If your little brother started talking about a man that's in his walls who he speaks to every night, what would you do about it? Let's have a talk. That's exactly what happened with one of my followers who recently had DM'd me telling me about this story of theirs. And ever since then, I really couldn't stop thinking about it because the story takes place in Albany, New York, which is actually where I went to college. And I absolutely know about the haunted history, the old homes, the old land, and some of the history there goes back before our nation was even America. They said that their family had moved into this 1800s Victorian-style home, and it was in a small town right on the outskirts in the woods area. Pretty much up there everything is woods, but this was like really, really set back. The rent was stupid cheap, they said, and they really couldn't turn it down for the situation that they were in. They said at first it was like little things like footsteps going around the house, doors closing, footsteps going up and down the stairs when no one else was home. But then things got like a little personal, they said. Their younger brother started talking about this man that would stand in the corner of his room and someone that he called the man in the walls. And they thought it was like an imaginary friend until the little brother started talking about things that he possibly couldn't know about the home, like the layout of the house before the renovations and the fact that there was an old well in a certain area of the home before it got covered up and that area of the home was built. And the family actually looked into this, and it turned out that he was right. Long ago before the house was even nearly built to the way that it is now, there was a well that sat in the back corner of the living room, and they ended up paving over it and putting an extension over that. And there's no way that the little brother could have known that or figured it out, but he did. So one night they came home, and every cabinet in the house was open and every mirror was shut facing the wall. And the little brother was sitting on the floor crying when the parents got home, and he was like, it doesn't like when you look at it. And they later found out that the house was built on land tied to a old religious settlement, and the religious settlement actually ended up collapsing shortly after accusations of demonic worship. Well, needless to say, the family ended up moving out within the month, and not only because of that, but also things got physical with whatever was inside the home. The family stayed within the town because it is a beautiful area, and for those that don't know that have never been up there, upstate New York is absolutely gorgeous. The whole New England Northeast area, absolutely gorgeous during the fall time. I always say that the mountains look like fruity pebbles when the leaves are changing colors. So I understand for wanting to stay in that area, but they had to get out of the house. Now, according to them, the house is still up for rent. No one has rented it since then. And if you drive by on certain nights, you will see lights go on and off, and it'll be a different light every night. And there's nobody there. No cars in the driveway, no cars parked around the back. There's literally no one there. So if you ever see a Victorian home that's beautiful but ridiculously cheap to rent or buy, there's probably a good reason.